Yeah, there's no way to sugarcoat it. That was a brutal game. Here are my takeaways from it, and here's why I'm going to tell you. It's not time to panic just yet. So before I dive into this, well, let's just call it a brutal loss, a few things I want to mention. First of all, this Jaguars team is not a bad team. They did just rout the Indianapolis Colts last week. That same Indianapolis Colts teams that went on to beat the Kansas City Chiefs this week. I want to start by defending the defense a little bit here. I was saying all game that if the offense looked sluggish, this defense was going to get tired out. I thought the defense came out and looked really good. Asante Samuel continues to impress, and the defense did force an early turnover on downs with a nice 4-and-out, stopping the Jaguars from scoring. Losing Joey Bosa, of course, hurts this defense. For any amount of time he's out, I really think him and Khalil Mack need each other. Also, Kenneth Murray's injury will be one to watch, as both those injuries obviously hurt the Chargers defense, but I don't think that was the biggest downfall of this game or why they lost so bad. Justin Herbert did not look like himself from the beginning, and I'm not saying this game is completely his fault, but he did not look like himself. He seemed nervous in there, and who could blame him after taking the hit? He seemed to just be doing check down plays and avoid getting hit early on. I really have to start questioning the coaching decisions by Staley and offensive coordinator Lombardi. Austin Eckler and Sony Michel have really been non-factors so far this year. They haven't really incorporated much of the run game, and when you have a quarterback who's clearly not at his full strength, why weren't they committing more to it, and why weren't they trying to mix up more running plays into the offense? I'm really starting to question a lot of Lombardi's decisions, and even Staley. Also, playing Herbert in the final drive when down 28 points? Why? Staley said after the game basically it was because Herbert wanted to be out there. That's great. I love that our quarterback wants to play no matter the score. But your job as a head coach is to be like a parent or a teacher, not his friend. You can't just give a kid candy when he wants it for breakfast. Just like you can't let your player play just because he says, hey, I want to stay out there. Why are you risking an injury? To be honest, I was actually excited when I heard he was going to start over Chase Daniel, but I was concerned in that last drive. It just made no sense to keep him out there. And really, it makes me question Staley more about his leadership. For a coach that we hired that was supposed to be a defensive guru, why can't we stop the run in year 2 of Staley and look like we were getting dominated by a Jaguars offensive line that I'm not sold is a great offensive line? Look, I don't think Trevor Lawrence is a bad quarterback. I think he had a historically bad team and a historically bad coach last year. But still, we were making this team look like they're the 2007 Patriots or something. The score, unfortunately, does not lie on this game. The Jaguars dominated this game on both sides. And even though I don't think they're a terrible team, I don't think they're a great team. Outside of that amazing pass play to Jalen Guyton, who finally has done something, week 3 of the season, and that touchdown pass to Mike Williams, there was really no life in this team and not much else to celebrate. Heck, I would say our biggest thing to celebrate from this game, besides those 2 plays, was, well, it actually felt like a real home game for once. It was pretty much all Charger fans. Well, except for that guy. Yeah, that was probably the biggest enjoyment I had, was laughing at this guy while in line to leave the game. Anyways, I would like to thank you for watching and curious what your thoughts are for the Chargers going into next week. As frustrating as this game was, I think it could be a great wake-up call. I also think they can play through the injuries because they have enough talent throughout, and they do have the Texans next week and the Browns the following week, and then home game against a Denver team that I'm not sold looks that great despite winning tonight either. We are only 3 weeks in after all, and there has already been a lot of crazy upsets so far in the NFL. So let's not hit the panic button yet. As always, thank you for watching, and please, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to this channel. Hit me with any questions you have below in the comment section too.